Hello everybody, this is Daniel going over some server settings at the request of someone who emailed me. So like I said before, I'm open to take these kinds of requests. Just make sure you send me some kind of topology along with what you want me to do or what you want me to show. So in this case, this guy wanted me to set up a server that would send DHCP addresses to two different VLANs along with DNS, FTP, and DHCP, HTTP, DNS, and FTP services. I don't know if I repeat myself, but anyway, I'm going to be showing this 4 off anyway. I don't want to close that. So if we're only configuring top 3 devices, switch 2 is pretty much irrelevant. We don't really need to do anything for this entire topology to work. But as far as server 1 goes, I've kind of already done all the configuration already. So here you can show off your HTML skills. So in X.html, this is where your this is where your server is going to go where your web page is going to go, your computer's web page is going to go when you look up this computer's IP in a web browser. So this is showing off the index.html, and you can add your own things here by default. Most of this stuff is here by default except for this. I added this line in, as you could probably tell. So I just did new file whatever.html, and you can type in whatever. It will recognize your HTML tags and it will display it accordingly when you click on it. So yeah, there's some example text I put here, just paragraph, then another paragraph with bolded text. B for bold, P for paragraph. Yeah, but I'm not going to make this one giant HTML tutorial. I'm just showing off kind of the basics. So yeah, just a very simple HTML file here along with a very simple application of how to do it here. So if you want to add a link or an image and you want to point to it with some kind of word or some kind of text, do the href. That's your best friend. And the br and /a, I believe, are just spacing. It will make it go into a new line each time, the links. But P will do that too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. They give you these 5 things as defaults. You can change them however you want. Copyrights, the Cisco logo, hello world, image, index, so on. Alright, so DHCP. DHCP here is pretty much set up the same way as on routers, except it's with the GUI. So I've already set up those 2. I'll just remove them. This guy wanted pools for VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. So I just arbitrarily assigned a subnet of 192.168.10.0/24 DNS server. I'm just going to set to this server's IP address. So start IP will be 192.168.10.2 because I want to exclude the router's IP. So mask will just be the classic /24. Maximum amount of users will be 253 because we have 254 addresses minus 1 because the router does 253. Oh, I meant to click add, not save, but whatever. Okay, and same thing for VLAN 20, except we're just changing this to 192.168.20.1 and this to 20.2, but everything else will remain the same. And the devices in this VLAN and these VLANs should be getting an IP depending on which pool should apply to them. Server pool should not be used at all. Okay, that's it for the server. Nothing to configure on switch. Let's move on to router. So if you want to have DHCP broadcast messages go beyond this local area network, remember that broadcasts always stop at this router interface, whatever router interface is connected to. Then you're going to have to configure a helper address so this router knows to send it to some far off DHCP location. Doing IP helper address on F00 in this case will not actually do anything because since we're operating off of router on a stick, we'll actually want to be using these two we'll actually want to run IP helper address on these 2 sub interfaces. That's what's going to be most important. and you're going to want to configure, the gateway addresses for both of these sub interfaces. This is just my connection to F01, so I've just arbitrarily assigned a 10/24 subnet. That's not that important. Just get the this working, get your encapsulation.1 VLAN number, get your IP address, have your IP helper address, so when VLAN 10 or VLAN 20 PCs hit this router interface, the router will know to forward it out of those sub interfaces into the server, which will then reply back and give them a DHCP server address. Okay. And next up is DNS. So DNS is really quite simple. I made a test record there, but honestly, you just type in like whatever for the domain name or the name here. And the address is going to be IP address of, wherever the web server is located. It doesn't have to be this server. It can be another server. It could be a server attached to this switch. It could be a server attached to this switch. Doesn't matter. It can just resolve that for you. So in this case, I'm just going to set the name of the web server, in this case, to be cisco.com. So if we go to cisco.com instead of 10.0.0.2, still good here. All right. And FTP. So by default, you got Cisco with permission to do anything. You could go onto your router. I've already configured an FTP user and password here, so I'm good to copy stuff from FTP. This didn't work for me last time, but I'm gonna try again, just cause. To ASA 42K. I'm transferring a completely useless file. The ASA bin is not really going to be doing me anything because this is a router, not an ASA, so it doesn't really matter. Then source from ASA 42K.bin. I've already copied it over to this router. I'm just going to do it again. It's going to take a while to copy, but it should work. But yeah, that's just FTP, file transfer. We can just go onto the PC, although I'm not sure what use FTP would have with the current FTP files. It's probably because I don't have credentials. Anyway, with me, guys, as I try to figure out how to put in a username and password. FTP. Okay, well, I don't know how to FTP on PCs, but you'd have to put in a username and password somehow. I'm not really understanding why this isn't working on me, but should be, because I can probably access it on a Switch as well. If I can, let me just try. If it works on the Switch, it should work on the PCs. Conft IP FTP username, password. Okay, it's actually not working. So let's think about this. Actually not really used to doing FTP, so this is good troubleshooting things for me, I guess. That's not the right one. 5. Oh, well, yo, Yeah, the switch wouldn't know where to get it from because I didn't even set default gateway on it. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some kind of yeah, I don't really know. See if this goes anywhere. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too long on this. You know, if I can't get it to work, then whatever. Seems like there's yeah. Okay, well. Yeah, FTP's on everything. Okay. Well. Oh, wait a second. Failed. Why? Did I screw something up on this switch? Let me see. Pre-configured these switches. They should be correct. Oh, yeah. No, that's not right. Okay. I think I might have replaced these routers, so these switches, I mean. So basically, I think I just did not remember that I wiped the config, and you know, now I don't have a VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, so I'm going to redo those now. So I believe that switch port 2.1 was a access mode PC, and then this is switch port access VLAN 20, and then 3.1 is, if I can spell, 3.1 is VLAN 10. Then this is a trunk. This is a trunk. Then over here, I do the same thing, VLAN 10 and 20. I forgot which one was VLAN 10, which one was VLAN 20, but I'm just going to go either way on this one. So switch port remote access. Switch port access VLAN 10. No. Then F11, switch port mode, switch port access VLAN 20. So let's try that again now. Notice that this was not the IP I was looking for. So, alright. Let's try FTPing again. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, whatever. Mistyped the password. Okay. Yeah, I was messing around with this a little bit. Forgot that, you know, change this router interface, and the DHCP didn't request another one. So, DHCP didn't request a new address for router for the PC. So, that's why it wasn't working. Now FTP should be working. FTP should still not be working for the switches. Maybe it should. I kind of don't want to test this again because I'm feeling really lazy. Also think this is pretty boring, but I'm kind of happy that at least FTP is working now. So ASA 42k.bin, I believe was it called. I don't really care if it works or not because I don't know if it should or not. Yeah, I shouldn't. Okay, well that's fine. But anyway, got IP addresses. Oh, need request I think on this one and on this one. I don't know, on this one. This one maybe. Okay, no. It's just these two that are messed up. Alright. So, got all my information, got my DNS information, default gateway, in this case VLAN 10, so 10. On this one, it was VLAN 20, so 20. Don't believe me that DNS works? Well, type in cisco.com, boom, works. Then, testing 10.0.02 works over here. Don't believe me that works over here? Well, let's try over here. Cisco.com, oops. Host name unresolved. Alright, no problem, guys. Let's see here. I was kind of expecting a pitch perfect lab, so I'm kind of disappointed, but you know, obviously since it was a network I created so quickly, I'd run into a few problems here or there. But definitely should not be failing. I don't know what's going on here. Router's not responding. So you can get a DHCP address, but for whatever reason, router's just not responding. Let me try pinging the router interface. It's interesting. Okay, well now I'm getting OCD, guys. Really sorry this isn't working as expected, but it's fine, you know. Alright, let me see. Okay, let's try now. Still timing out. Let's see here. It's just actually not responding. I don't know why. It's crazy actually. Because if I did like ping 10.1.10.10.1 here, it'd definitely work. Yeah. It's not requesting for ARP here on that network because it already knows where 192.168.10.1 is. Yeah, I actually don't know. Oh, wait a second. Oh no. It was the wrong IP. Okay. Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure I set that one to 10. Yeah. Alright, sorry guys. That was a pretty stupid. Yeah, okay. Now it can ping, huh? Alright. So, I guess I should just re-request it anyway, because those IPs were still screwed up. Or they might have been flipped. This might have been VLAN 20 before, and this might have been VLAN 10. So now let's try cisco.com, and okay, there we go. Works now. And, oh, sorry. Now this works. So FTP again. Okay. So that's pretty much it for this. Gonna post this packet tracer lab in a link of the description of this video so you guys can look at it. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it for VLANs. Now for no VLANs, which was I think a request. I'm pretty sure he did not ask me to do this with VLANs because with VLANs this would be pretty much impossible. So since there's no VLANs, switch 0, these two do not need to be configured, I believe. It's just router 1. No. That needs some configuring. Just need to turn this no shut. Let's go ahead and just make this a stereotypical 196.01/24 network. Alright, fast forward. Give this a static IP. Then just the DNS server to itself. And for services, well, I'm not going to make any changes to HTTP here, whatever. Server pool, so let's just create like a 192 pool, I guess. default gateway 192.168.0.1, DNS server 196.0.2, start at 0.3 because 1 and 2 are being used. This subnet mask is fine. Let's have 252 maximum users because that's how many we can support. Now let's start requesting for IPs. Oh, DNS. Whoops. Let me just get everything done on the server 0 first. So DNS, well, cisco.com again, 192.168.10.2. FTP, well, I'll just leave that on. So let's go ahead and start requesting for IPs. This should work. Since it's on the same local area network, you don't need to, oh, it failed. You don't really need to worry about doing IP helper address or whatever. Did I turn DHCP on? No, I did not. That's why it wasn't working. Okay. Because if it's on the same local area network, so all these PCs would be able to, as you can see here, get a DHCP address, but DHCP address from the router. Now, why isn't it getting a default gateway? Shouldn't be happening. Okay, I'm gonna delete this pool and try again. That definitely should not be happening. Can I read this one? Ah, okay. Let's try this again. It's not working. It's not giving me the... Is this like bugged or something? Let me try it on another PC, I guess. That's pretty strange, actually. It should be working. But I guess since again PM196.1.0.1 is fine. Just, you know, kind of wish I had a default gateway to work with. That'd be nice. Yeah. I'm gonna try maybe adding our PC. Let's see if it works. Probably not, but you know, man can dream. Okay, still loading. Yes. Yeah, I don't know why default gateway is getting messed up like that. Like, I even configured it here and everything. Strange. But anyway, Cisco should be working. Cisco.com should be working. Oh, did I not turn on DNS either? Well, figures. Let's request timeout. Should be working instantly. So it's probably a problem with like not being able to have a default gateway, even though I've explicitly configured one here. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna use one on a router. Screw it. No idea why that isn't working. It should be. turn off DNS. Let's request, see if this works. Okay, well, now it gives me default gateway. Okay. Let's try cisco.com again. Why does it still give me a request timeout? Does DNS should be on? Oh, 10. Whoops. Okay. Probably would have worked before too. But not having a default gateway kind of bugs me. Okay, now it works. Yeah, an FTP. So FTP. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. FTP. Okay. So just testing, make sure that I can get into FTP and that DNS and HTTP are working fine. And boom, we're done. So that's how you do it for non-VLAN network. Just set up a general router interface. Not much other configuration you have to do besides on server, but if the server is being stupid and not giving you a default gateway address, I would still say just configure on a router. So yeah, I'm going to post this packet tracer lab as well in the description of the video. And that should be about it. So hopefully I answered this guy's question on how to configure those 4 services for both like a VLAN and non-VLAN network. But yeah, if you guys have any more special requests, I'll be happy to cover them. You know, just email me topology like I said before. Email me what you want me to do so I can do it. Try to get to it as soon as possible. So yeah, name's Daniel Chan. We'll see you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.